day one. Nate and I are hiking into our spot. We got a little spot picked out further in, but we're just taking a breather because this tromp is kind of difficult because there's no marked trails or anything. We have to really clamber through like game trails and this palmetto scrub. And I don't know if you know Nate from Zone 8. He's got a fellow YouTuber and a friend of mine. He decided to come down and spend the last weekend before Halloween and see what we can get into. All right.
Well, you can see some wildlife.
Yeah, I hope so.
I can't see some on my own. It runs away from me.
Yeah, it runs away from me too, man. I think I'm just too noisy when I'm tromping through the woods or whatever. But yeah, so this should be interesting. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. It's first day down. We got in and it was a very rainy afternoon and we got soaked. But we built a really good fire, got all dried out, got camp all set up, and we just hung out and just gabbed and gabbed all night and ate dinner and it just relaxed. It's a very relaxed night. The moon is coming through the trees. It's really beautiful. It's very, very calm. Of course, you never escape the airplanes going over. You never escape that, but it doesn't matter. You just kind of have to just get used to it and push on through. But regardless, Nate, he's really happy. He's out here. He's really impressed with this environment and the surrounding fauna is really impressive. Even every time I come out, I'm impressed, and he was really impressed. He said it's quite a bit different from his region, and honestly, I'm really happy to have him out. And tomorrow is going to be a big day because we're going to explore some of my secret spots, my secret locations. They're kind of hard to get to. It's going to be an all-day thing, so it should be pretty exciting. And like I said before, this is the first day down. And we are going to see what we can get into tomorrow. Alright guys, we'll catch up with you in the morning. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Good night. Morning, everybody. That was the first night, and I didn't sleep very well, but I never do on the first night. The sun's coming up. It's really nice. Temperatures are good. Not a whole lot of mosquitoes, and that's nice too. So we got a pretty big day planned. A lot of hiking and exploring. Base camp here is pretty stealthy. It's tucked back here into an obscure little spot. So today should be pretty interesting. Had something run through camp last night. It was in a full run too. It wasn't like a deer because they hop. This was like a heavy, quadruped of some sort. Just boom, 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 ran through camp, and that was probably about like 3 in the morning. But yeah. All right. Let's see what we can get into.
Table bomb. Well, what's special about this, I've only seen this on a much smaller scale, is this live oak tree embracing this tree with 2 trunks. Some of you might have seen my tree sex video. This is just as cool, but it's not as cool. It's a lot about 3 years.
Man,
it's a little different in 3D.
As opposed to watching it on YouTube. I get you.
Right, you know, when you watch on YouTube, it's like, you know, the way you set things up. I mean, you're highlighting certain areas and certain shots that you know are great and been through this, and they're fantastic. And it's like a completely sort of an alien world to where I come from and where I live now. But being here on the spot, you know, where you can see around and behind and step through and, you know, understand how this land is. Yeah, it's definitely some serious stuff, man. Hats off to you, man. I really appreciate you inviting me down here.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. It's been a lot of fun. Doing this, you know, you're following along a lot of the paths that I take, you know, regularly, and it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
I mean, you make look everything easy because you're all so smooth all the time. You know, it's like, I never see you out of breath. Or
I catch my breath before I turn the camera on.
You know, it's like in here, you know, I don't know. We've been going for a few hours, and you know, I'm getting tighter and tighter, and have to rest more and more often. But that's just me. Yeah, I mean, all kinds of terrain, you know, sand and giant palm, fog, climbs.
Yeah, the saw palmetto scratching at your pant legs and stuff, and you know you can't come through here in shorts. I mean, if you
don't do that.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. So, but yeah, I saw a couple gators and lots of birds. But yeah, now we're just relaxing and catching our breath. We'll probably be here for about an hour, just for just building our energy back up, and then we got to hike back.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Nothing wrong with that. This is a great spot for it. I've taken Nate out to a lot of my secret little spots, my secret fishing hole, and some of the more obscure places out here that I've shown on YouTube before, but bringing a friend along and taking him through the routes that I take, it makes me feel good that he can kind of see, you know, how I make a video and you know, that kind of thing. So, and that's how I do it. I mean, I'm gonna set the camera up sometimes. Maybe I'll set the camera up and do a walk by.
Oh yeah. Do all that necessary stuff.
Yeah, all that B-roll type stuff, and you know. But it's a phenomenal day. The temperatures are great.
Oh man, it's so much better than yesterday.
So yeah, I mean, get out in the sun. Yeah, it's hot. It's
like up crossing that field.
Yeah.
How much of a walk was that?
We did. It was over a mile at least in open terrain.
Totally out in the open. And it's all pasture land. It's uneven too. It's short grass, but it's.
Yeah,
You still gotta watch your footing.
Yeah, twist of your ankle, trip. It's easy to do out there. Yep. Big holes from the gopher tortoise.
Cow patties.
Don't trip over a cow patty. That's murder.
Don't land with your face anymore.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, anyways, we're gonna be taking it easy, and then and after a while we'll head back to camp and have some late lunch or early dinner. Doesn't matter. And we got some more special surprises for tonight. So, all right, stick with us. Hey everybody, check this out. This here is a scarlet king snake that was in camp. Look at that. Whoops, sorry. Here you go. It's a cute little guy. Look at him. It's a non-venomous, and for those of you that don't know, it's a real easy rhyme. It's red and yellow will kill a fellow, red and black, you're okay, Jack. And as you can see, the yellow and the red are touching black, not each other. So and really cool because my friend Nate moved his cup of tea out of the way, and there it was, and it tried to slither away, but Jungle Jay is just too quick. Beautiful little thing. I'm gonna let him go. Ouch. All right. Slithered up onto my hat. There you go. You found a way out. Alright guys, we got some cool things we want to share with you, so check this out. Hey everybody, welcome to the mid-month Halloween Bug Out Part 2. Every year I try to do this, but I had a couple years in between that I haven't been able to get out here to do this. I kind of want to make it a thing. And that's where halfway through October you go camping, and the primary focus is to tell ghost stories around the campfire, give a nice creepy vibe to everything, and it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. Well, Nate and I got a couple stories we want to tell, and one of them has really happened to me. This is a true story. I'm not saying that it was a ghost. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that this actually happened. I was a decorator in England for a while, and I remember doing a house in an area called Strawberry Hill. Well, when we got to the location, the owner of the house said keep an eye out for a passport, because the previous tenants, something went on with those guys, and the police were here looking for it. Well, I said, okay, we'll keep an eye out for it. Well, while we were pulling up the carpet in the upstairs bedroom, we found the passport. We called the owner, and he came and picked it up, no big deal. But between my boss and I, there was some speculation as to what happened. And I remember I was cutting in around the ceiling, doing some painting, and I noticed that day was really, really windy, and the wind was whipping through the rafters. It was like shaking the house. It was actually kind of frightening. I thought something was gonna fall. I thought the place was gonna fall apart. It was that noisy. And I mentioned to my boss at the time, I said, hey man, that wind is really picking up. And he goes, yeah. I said, it's probably the ghost of that girl that Guy killed. And at that very moment, the bedroom door slammed shut. And I went white as a ghost as per his description, and the look on his face, he just turned white. I still get goose pimples thinking about it. We didn't say a word for like an hour, and that always stuck with me. And I don't know if it stuck with him, but you should have seen the look on that guy's face. It was scary. It was like, whoa. That door slammed shut. I'm not kidding. It was like, you know, when you get mad and you slam a door, it was like that. So I just attribute it to the wind, you know, pressure in the house or something, and just pulled the door closed. But that door had been standing open all day, and that wind had been blowing all day. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's a ghost, but it sure was freaky.
I do have a ghost story, or a very mysterious story. that involved a dead person. I was, my wife's mother had recently died, like a week or so, or several weeks or something. But I was at work, and she was having a yard sale with another couple that we do at our place. They're loading stuff in and out. I was at work, and I was alone at work. This was back in the day when if somebody calls and you miss the phone, you can pick up the phone, dial *69, and call that last number back, Okay, so anyway, so I'm working, the phone rings, I miss it, I dial *69, and my wife picks up, and she says, hey, what's going on? And then she goes, oh my God, there's an explosion. Oh my God, something's on fire. I'm like, then she hangs up. I'm like, it feels like my boss come back. I'm like, something's happening at my house, And so I went there. The fire department was there. They bust out my windows. They filled my basement with water, destroyed all my computers, a whole bunch of crap, a whole bunch of stuff. And the source of the fire is still undetermined, because what actually happened, we had a bunch of drawers with out of the cabinet stacked up in the basement with a window refrigerator on it. Well, this refrigerator or window air conditioner on top of it. And this window air conditioner mysteriously exploded.
That's weird.
Igniting all these clothes and stuff. So it
was it plugged in?
No.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah. So anyway, eventually she goes, he says, I never would have, she told me, she says, I never would have known that explosion happened if I would have been inside, or if I'd have been outside doing the sale, but I came in to answer the phone. And then I heard the explosion, and I started seeing the smoke come up the back stairs. He goes, why did you call anyway? I go, I *69 you. Because I didn't call you. So who did?
Yeah, weird, man.
So it kind of seemed like her mom was looking out for her.
Oh, wow.
So.
Yeah, wow.
That's a weird one.
That is a weird one. My mom said that the house that I was born in she claims left and right that the place was haunted. And she said, she was mischievous. She liked to run back and forth down the hallway and hear footsteps, boom, 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 down the hallway all the time, locking doors on them, and would lock her in or out of rooms. And I don't know. I was a baby. I don't remember. But apparently that house is a parking lot these days. But yeah, lots of creepy stories, man. Well, thanks for sharing that, man. That was really creepy.
I didn't even think about that until just now. So.
Yeah, and that's how it happens too, man. You get a roll, but cool.
There's probably other stuff. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. Tell us what you think in the comments, because I want to make this a thing every year, doing like this creepy Halloween camp out thing, and if you guys liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know as well. So, all right, man. I appreciate it.
Cheers, man.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We got more on the way. Cool. So anyway.
I got more scary stories. Fairly supernatural.
happens from time to time.
She likes it.
Like the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I watched that twice the other night. And I know, it's just one of those things. Like for instance, when you take that scene where Snoopy is that World War I ace, you know, and he was charged with shooting down the Red Baron, but he fails, and he gets lost behind enemy lines in the French countryside. And they show his little silhouette moving across the screen, but it's pure Halloween to me when I hear that train horn in the background and that soft, you know, moody music playing in the background, and you hear that train whistle, and that to me is like pure Halloween. That yanks me back to my childhood faster than anything. So, and that's why I watched it twice the other night, because I really wanted to capture that feeling, you know. And it happens every time. It happens every time. So, and it's such a short little special with no commercials or anything like that in it. That watching it twice does not mean you've just wasted, you know, an hour or 2 hours. It's a half an hour, 45 minutes, big whoop, you know. It's like, but I love it. I always felt that Linus deserved to have the Great Pumpkin show up,
right,
and hook him up with some toys. But nope, everybody scared him off, man.
Well, that's it. Day 2. We're gonna be packing up in the morning and heading out. But this weekend was incredible. Had a great time. Really appreciated Nate coming out and hanging out with me and experience my jungle. You know, it's not used to this environment, so. But yeah, we both beat ourselves up as far as that hike was concerned. It was a lot of hard work. But yeah, really pleased with how this weekend turned out, and you know, this is the second mid-month Halloween bug out that I've done, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. Tell some cool ghost stories, you know. But yeah, day 2's over, and the moon is coming through the tarp. Like, it looks so amazing. The light coming through the woods and illuminating everything is pretty spectacular. So, but I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm really tired, so hopefully I get much better sleep tonight. I need some sleep. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Morning, everybody. Slept way better last night. Feel pretty good this morning. I felt like I had actually gotten some sleep, so that's definitely a good thing. But it was really cool because there's a lot of activity out here last night. I could hear coyotes on the south side of the river over there, and I could hear coyotes in the pasture to our north, and they're just going. They went they went nuts for about an hour. Well, that's it. We've broken camp. We're heading back, and that is the second mid-month Halloween bug out. And like I said last night, I'm trying to do this every year, and but it was a lot of fun. We did loads of miles yesterday through this thick stuff here. Oh, it's just beautiful. I just love this place.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome,
this
man.
guy was all plumb tuckered out.
Oh yeah, man. I took a nap, you know.
And we had some really interesting wildlife encounters last night. Lots of noises. Like I said earlier, it was some coyotes we heard in the distance. I heard some south side of the river, up in the pastures, probably like 250, 300 yards that way. And so, you know, my awareness is through the roof. I'm watching our food bags and, you know, but, you know, doze out and when things calm down. Woke up to beautiful sounds of eagles chirping this morning. That was something serious. That was cool.
Yeah. And thanks for having me along, man.
You're welcome.
This has been amazing to be invited by Jay. Somehow ended up on friends through being friends with YouTube and stuff like that. Blah blah blah, back and forth, you know, keyboard chatting and stuff like that. And ended up inviting me here. Just an amazing display of your woodsmanship and stuff like that. This guy is skilled. One of the coolest, like I said earlier, it's like generous, creative, funny people, and a fantastic outdoor. But he sees stuff he's pointing out to me I can't even see, you know. It's like, but yeah, what a great learning experience, and that's, you know, what I'm here for. Besides the adventure, what a fantastic place you have.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time, man. I'm really honored that I was able to provide a good experience for you, man. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out Nate's channel. I'll put a link in the description.
You check out Jungle Jay if you haven't.
So, all right, cool. Well, let's head on out, man.
All right, I guess we're up.
Let's do this.